Previously on Star Trek Online, Commander Burgess of Starfleet Intelligence tasked us with investigating a Klingon weapons factory in the Briar Patch. He also assigned us one of his best agents, Lieutenant Van Zyl. Her tricorder is also picking up 2 additional life signs. She thinks they're hostages.
I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die.
What do you know about Ambassador Bovat?
I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved destructors and torpedoes for their ships. But some of their demands have been very specific. They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet.
Were any of you successful in designing these weapons?
There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bovat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done.
Thank you.
As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bovat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bovat and his...
machinations.
Starfleet Intelligence needs your help.
Commander, are you ill? Your voice seems to have changed since 10 seconds ago. And he also seems to have forgotten his lines, or perhaps his illness prevents him from speaking. Anyway, his script says Starfleet believes that the Klingons were testing their new weapons in the Imaga system. We have information that now leads me to believe that these testing programs are for something much bigger than a new kind of torpedo. Starfleet Intelligence has received a message from someone claiming to serve in Ambassador Bavat's personal force. The source says that the ambassador's research is complete and that he is planning on using some sort of Doomsday weapon on Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Zyl, will join you for this mission. Go with her to the Donia system. Bovat has a small supply base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man named Kavalk, says that we will find the information we need to stop Bovat there. Understood, Commander.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Oh, you've got your voice back, I see. Congratulations on your recovery. Helm, set a course for the Donia system.
We're counting on you.
Oh, you can speak now. Just, you can't speak your script. We've arrived in the Donia system. Starfleet Intelligence told Admiral Quinn that they have a contact in Bavat's fleet and that he is on one of these vessels. Lieutenant Van Zyl was expecting some sort of coded transmission, but she's not receiving anything. It's time for the direct approach. Lieutenant Van Zyl recommends that we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. That seems to be our only option, so let's do it. The ship we're looking for is the IKS Targ. We have to get rid of their escort first. That Raptor class. Fire. There are several Klingon ships in dry dock, it seems. Divert auxiliary power to weapons. The escort's nearly down. Right, the escort's been destroyed. Tactical, disable the IKS TARG. Well done. We're sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. I can join them whenever I'd like.
How can I help you?
Lieutenant Van Zyl is coordinating the boarding party's movements from the Sumatra. The teams are reporting that the TARG was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but I shouldn't have too much to worry about while I'm securing the ship. Wonderful. I'll keep my phase out just in case. Oh, there's a boarding party. Let's help them out. This looks like main engineering, and it's full of Klingons. The deck I am on is secure, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. I'll make my way there now. That looks like a turbo lift. Oh, this is a very big turbo lift. You could fit a Federation turbo lift in this turbo lift. Right. Bridge. Oh, that's the captain. Well, not anymore. Let's check her logs, look for our contact. Lieutenant Van Zyl informs me that the bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, and that the remaining Klingons are being transported to the brig for holding. Commander Burgess was sure that there was information on the ship that would be valuable to us, and she thinks that it's in the ship's logs. I'm in the captain's radio room now. I should be able to access them from here.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
Well, other than having a very cute TARG, that was quite harsh. I suppose Kavok is in the brig. And I suppose the fire suppression systems are offline. Good for me. Brig. That one's empty. That one's empty. That one's empty. Maybe they've already dropped him off. Or transferred him to another ship. That one's empty. Ah, the last one I'd check. Kavalk, I presume. Oh, I've got to use the comm panel. Kavalk, I presume. He says he wouldn't like to speak to me through this force field like a caged criminal, and he'd like me to let him out. Sure, you are the one who sent us data. If you kill me, I'm gonna get real mad.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope.
Indeed.
I will redeem my honor.
Why were you in the brig?
I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of Bavat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life, and then I learned what Ambassador Bavat's plans for the war were. I could not let Bavat do such a horrific thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior.
Indeed,
I gathered a small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over the ship and fly it to the Imaga system. There, we would either stop this Doomsday before it occurred, or die in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die.
well, those seem like very depressing options.
Do you have more questions?
Why did you contact Starfleet Intelligence?
When my plan to take the Targ was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it.
I've read about that.
He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds.
I've read about a planet killer.
I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it.
Well, I suppose I'm the right person.
Do you have more questions?
Tell me more about this planet killer.
It is a ship with no crew. Its hull is solid neutronium. It fires beams of pure anti-protons and fuels itself with the hulks of destroyed planets. Weapons are useless against it. The planet killer is ancient. I have heard stories that your Starfleet defeated a device similar to this long ago. I hope that you will be able to defeat this one as well.
As do I.
Do you have more questions?
Where the hell did Bavat find a Doomsday machine?
It was a floating hulk deep in the Taong Nebula. Ships from his house searched for months before they found it. Bavat claims to have knowledge of the future. He says that is why he knew the planet killer would be found in the nebula. Its location was forecast. I do not know if this is true. If our actions cannot change our path, then are we imprisoned by fate? Was I destined to lose my honor and betray my captain?
If Bavat does have knowledge of the future, he may be in contact with the Iconians.
Do you have more questions?
What should we do now?
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
Sounds like a good plan.
How can I help you?
Lieutenant Van Zyl is receiving a transmission from Earth's space dock for me, Priority 1. I'll take the message in the bridge, Lieutenant. That's the situation here, sir. Your orders?
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kvalk may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander. Captain Blueberry Ninja to Lieutenant Van Zyl.
Yes, Captain.
Have repair teams and an auxiliary crew transferred to the IKS Targ.
Understood. I'll join you shortly.
Warp to Imaga.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change.
Indeed.
We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Noted. Helm, set a course for the first generator. There's a Burrell-class bird of prey. Ops, scan the generator. Oh god. Defense drones? Kavak, what attacked us?
Drones? Ah! Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Understood. Kavalk, upload the program. And set a course for the next generator. Oh, damn. Those damn drones. Okay, now upload the program. Set a course for the last one. Tactical, prepare to engage more drones. Kavalk, upload the program. This time we were prepared. Upload the program.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
I'll do my best. Helm, land the ship. Oh, I look like a Klingon now. Fascinating. Alright, Kavalk.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the Targs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
Understood. Right, let's get moving. Hopefully no one will notice these Federation phases. Don't mind us, we're just fellow Klingons on patrol. Nothing suspicious here. We're on a different patrol route. Ooh, those Targs. Don't mind us, just... This wall is very interesting. And those Targs found us out Oh no. Don't mind us. These togs are out of control. God, these handlers must be bad at domesticating. We're just dealing with some togs. Nothing suspicious happening here. God, thank God no one noticed that.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
Understood, Lieutenant. Hello?
The Empire will prevail.
Yeah, Kapla!
No one is allowed to use this console.
Stand aside, Topa!
Death to the enemies of the Empire.
Oh, that didn't go well. Evidently, I'm not very good at negotiating, but luckily there's no other Klingons nearby.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you.
Indeed.
Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
Understood. Let's get back to the ship. Oh, it looks like Kavalk has company. That's not good.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Griznar cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
Oh, damn.
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Understood.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
Helm, set a course. Oh, I see the planet killer. Use the beacon to do a long-range scan. Damage report.
Structural integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's...
Who?
It's Kavok.
What?
Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Absolutely not.
Turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed.
Get a tractor beam.
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi keles pu glod, koi puk be pu, yak o mat o je shu vui, se mak chu me u. Ma shu mana ich mak ko chu, ni be yin ma shak wo ku. Van ma hefet en jo teach tak, van kumadi kupare, mashutak kumame mashutak, ma o.
Good God. Status of the Doomsday device.
I'm reading significant damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat.
Oh, how convenient.
The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Oof. Well, time for the suicide plan. Target the Doomsday device with our Harpang torpedoes. Oh, I missed. Oh, it's gonna fire. Good God. So many ships were destroyed. Right, prepare another Harpang torpedo. Fire. Its structural integrity is down to 80%. 60%. Let's fire another torpedo. 40%. Oh, those Federation cruisers. Destroyed. Good God. We need to get this over with as soon as possible. We've lost too many ships as it is. One more shot and it'll be done. It's gonna fire again. Come on, one more shot. Right down its throat. It's done.
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Understood.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
You can have your ship back.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain.
I agree.
The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the Bird of Prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship.
Indeed.
The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
This is Lieutenant Blueberry Ninja to all hands, prepared to be transported to various Federation vessels to be taken back to the Sumatra.
Kavok's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor. Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday device and end the threat of Bavat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
Thank you, Commander.
You've done well, and while there are still issues at the Klingon front, it's time to move to a bigger picture. Come see me at Earth Space Dock for new information.
Understood, Admiral. And you'll see that in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy this type of content and you'd like to see more, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Koi keles pu glod, koi puk be pu, yak bo mat bo je shu bui, se mat chu me u. Ma shu mana it's mat ko chu, ni be in ma shak wo ku. Van ma hefet en sho teach tak, van kuma di pupare, ma shutak kuma me puma shuta.